Hey, it's 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2017. My name is John Disque, and this is the Crypto Update. Vietnam investigates Bitcoin merchant. Yep, we're gonna get there. No Bitcoin Christmas surge. Some were expecting that. Satoshi Nakamoto breaks into the top 50 richest people on Earth. Wow. That's awesome. Here we go. Alrighty, let's refresh the page, zoom out a little bit. How's that look? Probably not centered, but we don't have to be centered. We don't have to do nothing we don't want to do. Got rid of that background when people were complaining about it. I don't like moving backgrounds. The health of the market, as usual, that's the number one on the list. 80% in the green and 20% in the red, looking pretty healthy. That's 2 days in a row we've looked healthy, and I wouldn't quite call it a bull market yet, but things are looking pretty darn good. Let's start with the coin of bit and volume. The top volume, number one, as usual, is Bitcoin. It's sitting at 13.8. So now we go back to the Christmas surge, as some people were expecting, and no, we didn't quite get a Christmas surge. Bitcoin kind of takes people off guard sometimes, and shooting to 20,000 on Christmas Day, wouldn't that have been sweet? Some people were predicting that, and I was like, oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Little volatile in the middle of the day, but steadied out. Ethereum comes in volume and $726.34, up 3%, also volatile. Bitcoin Cash in number 3 in volume, $2,736, down about a half a point. Pretty much called even from yesterday. Everybody's got the same pattern. It's like one person's controlling the whole market. The coin of light also down 1.125%, sitting at $268.13, struggling to get back over 300. Repel, number 5 in volume, the banker's coin, 97.5 cents, up 2.25%. Same old pattern. IOTA, number 6 in volume, sitting at $3.44, up 2 points. EOS, the ICO, $8.14, up 1.25%. Ethereum Classic, 8th in volume, $29.45, up 5.18% on the day. This is the day. Don't forget, 24-hour volume. Zcash, baby, $513.46. Why do I like that number? I don't know. Down 0.64%, so not even 1%. Zcash is looking okay, baby. Neo comes back on the top 10 volume, up almost 10% on the day. struggling through the week as most top coins are, and up 68.46% on the month. Yeah, in Vietnam, businesses are not allowed to accept Bitcoin for payment. Isn't that something? Yeah. But many still are. Shh, don't tell them. And they're getting pissed off about it too. Pissed off if you're still taking Bitcoin. Really now, come on, man. Somebody's buying pizzas with Bitcoin. They ate pizza in Vietnam. They creepy, crawly things that creep upon the ground. All the creepy things. Anyway, somebody's paying for the creepy things with Bitcoin, and somebody's taking payment. I give you 10 creepy things for 2 Bitcoin. That sounds like a good deal to you? I shouldn't do that. That sounds very, very anti-Vietnamian. No Bitcoin Christmas surge. I'm sorry, folks. I would have loved to report that Bitcoin is over $20,000. And while everyone was eating turkey and ham and mashed potatoes and all that good stuff, Bitcoin was out to surprise everybody. But it didn't happen. Maybe tomorrow. We need a good surge. We need to get back into the bull market. We only have, 6 days left for the year. And this year's over. This year's been very, very good to me. And I want to thank everybody, especially Mr. Bitcoin. I really love you, brother. You've taken good care of me, and this has been a wonderful, wonderful year. Speaking of Mr. Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto is now in the top 50 richest people on planet Earth. And it's funny, Satoshi has, he held back 1 million Bitcoin for himself, but he has a whole lot more than one. He's never touched these. They're still in the same wallet. Yeah, crazy, I know. Anyway, a lot of hackers would like to get into that wallet, but Satoshi knows what he's doing, and it ain't gonna happen, brother. So you might want to stick to hacking. God, I'm just rambling on today. Anyway, speaking of Satoshi, Mr. Bitcoin, people send him Bitcoin all the time. They do. It's crazy. The guy's like rich as hell, and people still send him Bitcoin every day. So now he's got like way more than 1 million. I don't know what he owns, but it's a lot. And I think he's pretty much sitting pretty for the rest of his life. I found that rather interesting. We have 2 questions tonight. One's from Jake Damasio, and the other one is from Jackie White. First is Jake. Where's the Bitcoin buyback? It's coming, Jake. There's kind of a reluctance. People are being careful with their money. When the Christmas rush clears and people can take a deep breath and say, it's over. I'm expecting a surge by the end of the year. Yep, I am. Still predicting a $20,000 Bitcoin by January 1st, 2018. And that's just the way I am. I'm optimistic, And I know it's dangerous, and I'm not a pessimist, not when it comes to Bitcoin. I never have been. I've always, for the first 3 years I invested in this market, I didn't make shit. I was losing money left and right. But I believed in it, and I stuck with it, and this year has just been freaking awesome. And I remained optimistic all throughout. I knew it was coming, and it came, and it's going to stay. That's how I feel. Jackie White. Do you subscribe to Ron Paul's theory on crypto? I don't know what you're referring to. Ron's a politician, so I don't put a lot of stock in what politicians say. But from what I know, he's also very optimistic about Bitcoin and all the whole cryptocurrency industry. And I think you're referring to him saying crypto is going to overtake the dollar. And I believe that will happen one day. I don't think anyone listening to this is going to see it in their lifetime. It's just too embedded. It's too much a part of our way, fiat currency, especially in America. It's just too. I mean, everything we do is with the dollar. Everything. And think about it. It's kind of. I don't see Bitcoin being spent as a currency in our lifetime. I don't see a lot of businesses paying in Bitcoin. And I know some people can do that, and they go to 4-star hotels all around the world, and they do nothing but, their whole life is just spending Bitcoin and not spending fiat currency at all. And I know some people can do that, but they're the rare exception. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody's filthy rich, and not everybody owns 16,000 Bitcoin. So not anytime soon. I don't, if that's what you're talking about. Ron Paul did suggest that happening at some point. And there's going to be major resistance on that happening, even if it got close. Not even close. Even if it started happening to where, what are we going to do? They're going to do their best to shut it down altogether. But when Wall Street says, okay, well, from now on everything's about Bitcoin, which isn't going to happen in our lifetime either. Someday it will happen, but someday can be a long time from now. I'd love to see it happen. It would be awesome. But it doesn't make sense to spend it, especially with the fees. And you buy something for $20 in Bitcoin today, and in a couple months it's worth thousands of dollars. And you can say, well, I only paid $4 for that $20 piece of Bitcoin. Still, the guy who took it from you, the guy who accepted it as payment, he's doing way, way, way better than you. And I just think it's just bad management of money to spend it or even think about it as a currency, as a normal everyday currency at this point in the evolution of crypto. Anyway, peace everybody. Hope you had a great Christmas.